morning, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us here on your Monday. Today is October 14th. I'm Caitlin Francis.
And I'm Caitlin Nuclo. You're watching Eyewitness News here on the Wax. A lot to talk about, but we want to start with the forecast. So we'll say good morning to meteorologist Jill Gilardi for the details on that first alert weather. Hey, Jill.
Hey, yeah. I mean, if you have the day off, you're probably looking outside like, oh, really?
Yeah.
Don't worry, it gets better.
All right.
Just got to be a little patient. But yeah, starting off on the gloomy side, this is the live view in New Haven. You might get a little mist, but generally we're tracking not a whole lot happening right now on the only live radar in the state. 50 degrees there. As we take a look at what's happening on radar, you might get a brief little shower this morning, but it's more clouds than anything else. And the wind flow is coming in from the northeast today, about 5 to 10 miles per hour this morning, but the gusts will be picking up as we head later this afternoon. Temperature is as cool as, say, 44 Torrington to as warm as 50 in New Haven. Same goes for Groton. So not a bad temperature pattern to start. And if you have plans, you like to, go for a walk in the morning hours, again, that chance of rain is pretty limited. It's just more of the clouds and a little misty conditions to dress for. But later on, look at that. By lunchtime, we're already breaking out into more sunshine, a few passing clouds. Temperatures will be climbing into the upper 50s, low 60s, or even close to that mid 60-degree range, especially down towards the shoreline. And as we look town by town, New Milford getting up to about 63 degrees. Litchfield close to 60, 61 in Windsor, Tallinn 58 for the high for you. Similar conditions across the Quiet Corner as we look down towards, say, Mystic, for example, getting up to 63, 64 Niantic, Colchester 62. Same goes for Portland, 66 Wallingford, one of the warmer locations, looking like Brantford today, getting up to about 67 degrees. So not bad by this afternoon. Some improvements. Well, going on a little temperature roller coaster ride in the week ahead. I'll talk more about that coming up a little later. Let's get an update now on traffic with Caitlin. Good morning again.
Hey, good morning, Jill. Good morning, everyone. Let's get you an update on those roads. If you do need to be out and about here this morning, majority of the state looking just like this. Very quiet. We have a lot of folks who have the day off. A lot of schools that are closed today as well for the federal holiday. We're taking a live look outside in Hartford, 91 north and southbound. You can see right there by the capital city. Waterbury, 84 east and westbound, in and out of the Mixmaster. A live look in Middletown along Route 9. Just a little bit of fog there as there is in Meriden along 691 east and westbound. But again, that traffic volume very, very light out there this morning. Very brief delays that are rolling through along the Parkway down through Fairfield County, but even down along 95 southbound, we're not doing too bad. You can see New Haven to the George Washington Bridge, a 76-minute ride. We had some earlier delays because of an incident in Fairfield. That since cleared, so we're officially crash and incident free. No construction set up at this time, but just watch out for any active work zones that you may encounter throughout the day. I don't think that there will be too many because of the holiday, but again, just to be prepared for. Damp road conditions out there depending on where you're traveling as well. So watch out for some slick conditions because of those leaves that could be wet as well. It's a quick check at your Connecticut Chevy First Alert traffic report driven by your Connecticut Chevy dealers.
All right, let's get back to that breaking news out of Mystic. That's where police are investigating a serious car crash right now on Fishtown Road.
Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Marcy Jones has the very latest.
That's right. Well, good morning. It was a very serious car crash that sent 4 people off the road here on Fishtown Road. Now, take a look at this video that we took a little bit earlier. This is when the scene was much more active. According to police, this all happened just after 1:20 this morning. Dispatch received a crash detection notification. A Toyota 4Runner traveling northbound on Fishtown Road went off near Little Gull Lane. 4 occupants of the vehicle were taken out of the car and then transferred to the hospital, where the chief tells us they are in critical condition. We also know that all 4 people are under the age of 21. As far as what exactly happened here led up to the crash and any contributing factors, that's all still under investigation.
If there were any witnesses, we don't have any information right now that would lead us to believe that there were people in the area, but if there are witnesses or anybody has information that would be helpful for our investigation, if they'd call us at 860-441-6712.
Again, the scene is clear. Fishtown Road is back open. As soon as we get any more information about what exactly happened here, we'll bring that to you. But for now, that's the latest. In Mystic, Marcy Jones, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
It's 7:05 here on your Monday. This morning, Hartford police are investigating a shooting there.
Yeah, this happened right near the corner of Wethersfield Avenue and Willis Street. Investigators tell us someone shot a man in his 30s Happened about 5:30 last night. Police had caution tape up right outside the area.
Yeah, we're still working to learn what led up to this shooting and if police have any suspects.
To Rocky Hill now, where state police are trying to figure out why a man crashed his car on Friday night. We're told 22-year-old Davian Pilato died. He was driving on 91 North just after 11 o'clock near exit 23 when he veered into the median, rolled over, and then went over the embankment. If you saw anything, call police.
Wolcott police are searching for suspects after they say someone found a car riddled with bullet holes at a gas station. We're told those officers showed up to the Cumberland Farms on Wolcott Road late Saturday night after getting reports someone heard gunshots. Now, no one was injured, but if you know anything, you're asked to give police a call.
Right now, we're working to learn new details about a fire in East Granby as crews work to figure out exactly how it started. Fire officials say a homeowner on Hemlock Road was outside when the fire somehow spread to their 100-gallon propane tank. Took hours, and crews from 6 different towns and about 15,000 gallons of water to get this all under control and protect that house. Thankfully, no one was hurt.
All right, so we just talked about this in Wolcott, but we're going to move on to a different story here this morning. So, Caitlin, I'm going to send it to you.
All right, we're working to learn some new details here about what led to a deadly car crash in Burlington. It all happened about 11 o'clock on Johnny Cake Mountain Road when police say a car veered right into the right shoulder, hit a mailbox, and then a tree caught on fire. The driver and passenger died at the scene. Of course, we'll bring you an update as we learn more.
And this morning, 3 men facing charges accused of selling drugs in New Britain. Police arrested Jan Carlos De La Cruz, Trayvon Jenkins, and Shantae Saye, saying that they were involved in a drug deal at the CT Fast Track location, again in New Britain. That happened on Friday. Not clear what kind of drugs they're accused of selling, but all 3 men will be in court next month.
Happening today, Middletown Police hosting a blood drive in the department community room on Main Street. Donations are going to the Connecticut Blood Center. If you'd like to help, it runs from 9 to 3.
Time is approaching 7:08 here on our Monday. Hurricane Milton's death toll has risen to 23 as cleanup efforts continue across Florida.
President Joe Biden has approved 100% of debris removal reimbursement for the next 90 days. The president spent yesterday touring storm damage in Florida and also announced an additional $612 million of federal aid for folks impacted by Helene and Milton.
That includes more than $90 million to help restore power.
The State Department of Labor is now offering unemployment assistance to those impacted by the historic flooding that we saw here in the Naugatuck Valley.
Yeah, of course, we all remember this. Back in August, heavy rain washed out roads and destroyed homes and businesses. Anyone who couldn't work or had reduced hours because of the flooding can now apply for that assistance. The deadline to file is November 19th. And there are still ways that you can help the victims of Hurricane Milton and Hurricane Helene. We're going to backtrack you here. You can use this QR code to donate to the Red Cross. All the money raised goes directly to communities in need.
On 7:08, want to give you a quick update on the tropics. We are monitoring a wave way out in the Atlantic that has a medium chance of tropical formation as it heads towards the Lesser Antilles over the next 7 days. So if there's any changes with this, we will definitely give you that first alert. Right now, no concerns for the U.S. at this point in time. Back here at home, it's cloudy outside. This is the live view out of Waterbury where it's 45 degrees. North wind blowing there at 6 miles per hour. Have seen on occasion some thunderstorm development across southern Rhode Island and a few little spot showers starting to develop across the far eastern part of our state. Otherwise, just cloudy, a little bit of mist out there, patchy fog, nothing terribly widespread nor terribly thick. So temperatures in the 40s, the breeze will make it feel a little cooler, but not bad for this time of year. That little blanket above the clouds helping us out. Now the clouds will be breaking up in coverage. It is going to be warming into the 60s for later this afternoon. Not a bad holiday, especially by later today. Give it till lunchtime. We're going to see dramatic improvements by then with brightening skies, and the wind is going to be picking up. So make sure those Halloween decorations are secure once again. And actually the next couple of days, because it will stay breezy through Wednesday, but not a bad afternoon. Again, the normal high is 64 for this time of year. So getting close to that, the Hartford area should nail it down towards New Haven and New London. So all in all, looking good. We will talk more about a chillier forecast ahead for part of our week, not all of it. We'll explain more coming up a little bit later. Caitlin?